On the night of September 15th, 2023, Chris and CJ decided to spend the night camping in their van on the haunted burnt bridge of Mississippi. Little did they know things were about to get very strange. As the night approached, they drove to the bridge and started exploring on foot. As they got closer to the middle of the bridge, something unusual happened. Take a look.
Jeez. How did that turn on in my back pocket?
Come on. Dude, stop it. There's no way.
That's weird.
The detector turned on by itself in CJ's back pocket when no one had even touched it. However, undeterred, they moved on with their exploration, and after wandering off into the wild, they returned to their van to spend the night. At first, everything was fine, but as the darkest hours of the night approached, this happened.
Oh, wait, dude. What the fuck is that? Was that an earthquake? What was that? The van was just swaying side to side, dude. Let's go out there and look for it.
Dad, dude, I'm not going out there. Fuck that.
No, come on, seriously.
No, I'm not going out there, dude.
Is the van still rocking?
Feel it.
What the fuck is that?
There's no way it's that windy right now. Dude, that's not a good idea, bro.
Come on. You're not coming out?
Fuck no. Dude, you should not be going out there.
Why are you close the door? I ain't forcing them to do anything you don't want to do.
Did we just like imagine that happening or something?
There's no way. I felt like I was gonna fly out of my seat.
As they were sleeping soundly, the van shook violently as if something or someone was shaking it from the outside. But when CJ woke up and went outside to look, there was not a single soul that could have caused that. Beyond scared, CJ decided to check the bridge again and went there, while Chris remained near the van holding the camera. Just after a few seconds, he had faded into complete darkness. Chris saw this.
Watch us, scare us, show us how powerful you really are.
Oh! Fuck me!
What was that?
Okay. In the van, in the van.
Oh! Are you okay? Are you alright? Dude, get up. Are you okay?
Yeah.
What did you see or what did you hear? What happened? Lock that shit.
I did.
What just happened? I couldn't even see you. I literally cannot see you.
I went and stood on the bridge. I swear on my life, Chris. I held my hands like this. I said, if there's anything good or evil here, I want to invite you to come here.
CJ came running back towards Chris, and they both sprinted into the van as soon as they could. As CJ closed the window and started telling Chris about what had happened, another strange thing occurred.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's not the van. Dude! What are you doing right now?
I'm getting to my fucking floor is what I'm doing. Come on, man. There's got to be somebody out there with us.
That was enough for them to lose sleep for the night and decide to get out of there first thing in the morning. It's quite clear that whatever entity was on the burnt bridge was not just a spirit, but a demonic presence to be acting this way. However, as the guys left without any proper investigation, questions remain unanswered. The next video was recorded in October 2021 when YouTuber Matt Field found a cave in the middle of nowhere in Australia during his usual adventure. He was just looking for a good spot to set up his camp, but ended up finding this cave. Little did he know things were about to get spooky. He climbed down the man-made ladder into the cave, set up his camera and other equipment, and was about to have dinner, having set up everything. That is when this happened.
It's still going to be delicious as always. That is beautiful. Baked beans in a haunted cave. Oh my fucking God. That was the sound. That is the sound. Did you hear that? Look at my arms. I got full goosebumps. It's the chains moving when I climb down the ladder. It's a big, heavy, thick chain. Wind can't move that. Holy shit.
It sounded like someone was walking around, despite Matt Field being literally miles away from civilization. While he was scared of what he had just heard, another scary sound followed.
That I walked in, that you climb down into this cave on, it's moving. Now, you can't move that chain with wind. It's way too heavy. There is no wind coming in here. There's no wind even for cup. Holy shit. Oh my fucking God. You must have heard that just then.
Scared to the core, he decided to get up and leave the cave as soon as he could.
Okay, well, I've got my backpack back on and I'm booting on out of here. I just heard a sound. It's not normal. It's definitely not a normal sound and I'm scared shitless. I'm not gonna lie. Got me going. So I'm at the ladder. So this is the ladder that was making the sounds. Now you're trying to tell me that this big ladder, something has to move this.
However, he ended up changing his mind and spent the rest of the night at the entrance of the cave. Although he was extremely frightened, he stayed there and left at the first light of morning. This video was recorded on January 4th, 2023, when a solo camper decided to go camping in one of the most haunted woods in the whole UK, the Screaming Woods. As expected, things were about to get paranormal pretty soon. As she set up her camera and hammock, she moved on to getting her food ready. Everything seemed usual until it started getting dark. As she was having her dinner, she heard this.
That's just a train. Is it a bird or is it kids screaming? That's a bird. That's a gunshot. I don't know if you'll be able to hear a lot of this, it's pretty distant, but it sounds like kids screaming.
And as if this wasn't scary enough, when she went to sleep around 2 AM, this happened. Strange footsteps were heard close to her hammock. She got so scared that she could hardly look outside to see who or what was causing it. Deciding to spend another night in the woods, she was relieved when nothing strange happened the next night. As she left, she was sure of one thing. Whatever she heard that night wasn't exactly a human or any animal. But then, what was it? The mystery remains unresolved. On October 31st, 2022, a man named Gaz along with his dog Fendi went to a cemetery famous for being haunted and decided to do a solo camp there. However, soon enough, he found himself regretting that decision. During the day, he wandered around, exploring different graves. Everything seemed quiet and serene until nightfall. That's when the real deal happened. As darkness spread, Gaz was ready to investigate.
If someone's here, will you come and say something into this device?
Lower.
Lower? What do you mean lower? Lower what? Lower in the ground?
And that was the only word spoken into the device. To further explore the mysteries of the laying dead, Gaz moved on, using another device that could capture a ghost if one was around. This is what he recorded.
Come on, mate. Hello? What's up with you, Fenzel?
As he moved around the graves, the device started picking up something. Figures spread around the graveyard. One after another, as per the device, there were multiple entities around Gaz at that time. As if this wasn't scary enough, his dog kept behaving unusually as well.
Hello? What are you doing, mate? Wondering what they are.
Fendi refused to leave Gaz at any cost, not like dogs usually do. He stayed very close to Gaz, not wandering off on his own. Then he started sniffing around the graves, making sure not to step on any. Despite all this happening and the very obvious paranormal presence, Gaz decided to get inside his camp and sleep for the rest of the night. Thankfully, it went without any more paranormal encounters. This video was recorded on November 5th, 2020. A woman named Hannah was out in the wild, attempting solo camping. Soon enough, her camping trip turned into something horrific. Miles from civilization, she set up her cameras everywhere, and as night fell, something strange happened. Take a look.
Well, it's been about 3 hours and I haven't seen or heard anything, but I'm gonna keep waiting. Still waiting around, haven't seen or heard anything. It's getting kind of late. Did you see that thing? I wonder if the outside camera got it.
Right in the darkest hours of the night, quite far away from our camper, a figure could be seen walking around behind a tree. It looked like a human since it was walking on 2 feet. However, its height compared to the trees was quite tall to be human. While many believed it to be the infamous Bigfoot, others had different opinions. Still, for one person, that was quite a scary experience to have in the middle of nowhere.